Hello guys, this is Sangmesh from Beginner Academy, and today we would be talking about roadmap for a DevOps engineer. In this video, we will be talking about main tools and technologies you need to have a experience in order to become a successful DevOps engineer. So let us start. So first skill you need to have a practical experience is source control, that is a source code management such as Git, GitLab, GitHub, Bitbucket or Azure repos. These are all same flavors. There are main two aspects of in source control, that is creating code repositories and maintaining and working with these code repositories. Working in the sense creating a pull creating a branch, committing the code, pushing the code to a particular branch and creating a pull request and getting it merged to the main or master branch. And nowadays everything is intra as a code, hence you should have a practical experience with doing all this day-to-day activities. Second one is Linux OS and basic commands of Linux. There are 90% of the virtual machine is running on Linux operating system or its flavors, right? Like Ubuntu and other Derby and all, right? Hence, you should be knowing fundamentals of Linux and basic commands in Linux. As a DevOps engineer, you should be proficient in Linux. It will be used in your day-to-day life. Next one is cloud service providers. There are mainly 5 are there: AWS, Azure, GCP, OCI, Alibaba Cloud. My suggestion would be to learn fundamentals for one cloud provider, either AWS, Azure, GCP or OCI or Alibaba Cloud. You should have a basic understanding of main 3 services to start with. That is, first compute, second storage, third is networking. These are all the main basic services in almost all the cloud providers. Once you have basic understanding of one cloud provider, it is easy to know about other cloud provider. Each cloud provider has its own GUI and little bit change in how these services are called and created. If you are a beginner, I would suggest to learn Azure, as there are a lot of job openings and requirements are there for Azure compared to its competitor AWS, as demand for Azure is more and supply of resources are very less. If you are an experienced person and in your current project GCP or AWS is being used, then I would suggest you learn that particular CSP. Each of these cloud provider provides a free tier, so that as a beginner you can use the services in this particular free tier and you need not pay for it. I would say practice a lot. Create your own servers and get your hands dirty. Search in YouTube. You would be able to see multiple videos around each of these cloud service providers. Learn it and practice it, since experience makes humans perfect. Next topic is infrastructure as a code. As a DevOps engineer, you should codify entire your infrastructure, so that if you want to create any new environment, you should be able to do it with the ease. There are mainly 2 main components are there in this. That is, first is provisioning your infrastructure. In this category, the de facto tool is Terraform. Second is configuration management. In this, there are many tools are there. For example, Ansible, Chef, Perfect, and many more tools. My recommendation would be Ansible because it is very easy to use it. It's agentless and it is easy to learn. Next topic is containers. Containers are getting more and more populous, and it is a de facto for any microservice architecture. If you wanted to start learning containers, then best tool would be Docker. Just understand that containers are nothing but just an environment where your application runs. It's just a lightweight compared to a virtual machine. Containers are very easy to move and easily transferable, meaning you build your Docker image using a Docker file and pass your Docker file to your colleague. He would be able to build it, run your application without any hassle on his computer. Next tool is container orchestration. Kubernetes is the de facto choice for container orchestration. It is developed by Google and it has been battle tested years together by Google. It has been also called as a K-Gates. On 2015, it was open sourced by Google. If you wanted to learn and practice Kubernetes, then I would suggest install Minikube and get enough practice on Kubernetes. One of the main tool which is used by DevOps engineer is CI/CD tool. Jenkins is a de facto tool in this category. But if you are working on Azure cloud, Azure DevOps is the CI/CD tool you would be using it. As a DevOps engineer, you should be able to create pipeline, maintain pipeline, do a CI and a CD deployments. CI means continuous integration, CD means continuous delivery. Hi guys, I hope you have enjoyed this particular video. If you are a beginner or an experienced person who wanted to shift to DevOps as a career, please note that I would be creating a separate individual videos for each of the tools which I have been discussed in this particular video, and in that videos it would be a more of a practical session so that you can learn the tool and work on that one. If you are interested in learning more about multi-cloud and DevOps tools, please subscribe this channel and like this video. Thank you.